Okay, give me a few minutes of your time. I promise it'll be worth it. If you're a Shiba Inu coin holder, this impacts you. And quite frankly, it impacts you with any and all other crypto coins and tokens you own as well, because I'm going to explain to you what's going on. And the countdown has begun. That's what we're talking about. As always, two things: like button, please smash it, and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time. So what am I talking about here as far as the countdown has begun? Well, it ultimately comes back to this chart. And I've been showing this in a lot of videos because to me, this is the lead story. This is what it is about, okay? It is about the fact that if you look at the upper right-hand corner of this chart where that blue circle is, and see that light blue box, the tan box, and the pink red box, that's what I want to focus you on, okay? So that blue circle is in the middle of it, in that blue line leading, running through that circle is the actual Bitcoin halving event. That's what the countdown has begun reference is in reference to. Yes, I know I just said reference 3 times. Okay, here's what it comes down to. We are in now April 1. Depending upon when you're watching this video, obviously the crypto market has had a tremendous pullback. We're seeing right now, as of the recording of this video, Shib's down 7+%, crypto's down 3.5 and continues to move down. Bitcoin down 3, Ethereum down 5, and so forth and so on. You've got some pretty significant moves. Shib's down more than anything right now, which doesn't really surprise me. This is retail money jumping off of the ship, thinking, oh my God, the sky is falling and the world is on fire. It is not. Okay. Here's what I want to share with you. This is to be expected. This was to be expected. This is something I've been talking about in videos. I've been telling you this was coming. It is coming. It has come. It is here. I told you. Okay. No big deal in those statements. Okay. So the countdown is this. We now have 3 weeks approximately to April 20th to the actual halving event. And in that capacity, we're going to see volatility. We're going to see what I'm calling choppy waters. We're going to see the markets move up, move down. We're seeing it right now. Shib's down 7.5%. It's not a, oh my God, the world is on fire scenario. This is what we're now entering into, and have been rather, but we're even more so entering into the danger zone. And that danger zone is represented in this chart in that tan, see that light blue, tan, and red box. And that tan box is where we're at. That is a chart that is a box, a time period of about a month where we've seen historically Bitcoin give up 20+% or more in that period. And oh, by the way, Bitcoin impacting all of crypto like Shiba Inu pulls them down. Okay. And so that's what I'm trying to say is that this was and is to be expected. We are in this cycle, this phase. It's nothing to worry about, nothing to stress about. Now, if you want to get help and kind of know when to buy and when to sell, okay, well, that's something my trading indicator can help you with. That's the momentum up and momentum down alerts. Like to give you some perspective, that was a buy and a sell alert in 28 days up 291%. But you can also see over here on the right, we're under a buy alert. Now, if we continue to get this downtrend, my software is going to basically flag and say it's time to sell. Now, what you're looking at here is a 6-hour, it's on the 6-hour chart. So that's usually the one I look at. I look at 6 hours so that every candle is 6 hours worth of trading data. So I want a lot of really good technical analysis data to go into each of these buy or sell alerts to let me know when to move in and out of a crypto like Shiba Inu or Dogecoin or Bitcoin or whatever it may be. You can see kind of Bitcoin right here. We're under a buy alert for Bitcoin. You can see like right there, see how Bitcoin is going sideways. You can see right there, like that's what we're talking about is Bitcoin, obviously in the context of its impact on Shib. But my point, bottom line, by the way, links in the description below if you want to pick up my software, 30-day, no questions asked, refund guarantee. There's a discount code down there, blah, 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 all that stuff. Use it. It will help you. I promise. 30 days, no questions asked, refund guarantee. Okay. What you need to understand and need to know, okay, if you want to pause this chart, pause the video, look at this chart. Bottom line, we're in that tan zone. I got to sneeze. Bottom line, we're in that tan zone. We could see a 20 to 30% pullback in the next 3 weeks. That's really what you need to know. That's in context of Bitcoin, but it can and will impact Shiba Inu. It is already. We've already seen it. And Shib's going to move a little harder up or down than a lot of the other tokens. Why? Because it is one of the most globally recognized meme coin brands. And there's millions of people out there who don't buy Bitcoin. They don't buy Ethereum. They buy Shib. And when they start to get a whiff of like, oh my God, there's something not quite right here, and they don't have the information that I just gave you, they start to jump off the ship into the middle of the ocean where they're going to sink. If you whatever, visual metaphor works for you. Okay. And by the way, it's not just SHIB. It happens with all the meme coins. Look, I want to show you this. Dogecoin is down 5.5%. Look at this. This is other scenario. All the meme coins are down. Dogecoin, SHIB, Dog with Hat down 12, Pepe down 12, Floki down 8, Bonk down 8, Book of Memes up, and so forth. But the big ones, the top 5 or 6 are all down. Why are they down? People who don't understand what's going on leaving the room, thinking that the room is on fire. Again, whatever visual works for you, right? The ship's on fire, the room's on fire. I love the ship analogy because it's like you're in a ship in the middle of the ocean. You're on a perfectly fine ship that's maybe being beaten around by the weather. The choppy water metaphor I told you, this is the choppy water metaphor, right? We're in choppy waters. We're going to be here for a while until we see the Bitcoin halving event. So they're in that. So this is people that are like, oh my God, it's getting a little choppy. I better jump off the ship into the ocean. Well, what happens if you jump off of a ship in the middle of the ocean and there's nothing around? I know, you drown. Empower yourself with information. Don't be emotional about what's going on. This is what is and was to be expected. I've said this in a ton of videos. Okay. If you want, and this is not my opinion, I am not making this up. This is historical fact of how these previous Bitcoin halving cycles have gone. And this is the first one that Shiba Inu's gone through. Okay. So the countdown has begun. We're in the April 1 officially. We're in the month of the halving. Here we go. Don't jump off of the ship. We're just in a little bit of rough waters. To be expected, rough waters. You jump off the ship, you're jumping into the middle of the ocean. In my opinion, not a good place to be. Thanks for your time. I'll see you. Have a good one.